How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Bringing you a Wi-Fi battle against Derrek here. And like I've been saying, Showdown's been sort of my main focus recently because it's, to be honest, right, it's easier to record, it's quicker, you can get a lot more, you know, it's more time efficient basically, so it's the convenient way of doing it. But obviously I do prefer the sort of look of Wi-Fi, even though it's camera recorded. And obviously the EV training and breeding of stuff is always fun, so it's a mixture. So probably a lot more Showdown, but Wi-Fi battles every so often. You know the drill. First turn, I'm going to go for close combat as he brings in the Mandibuzz. Unfortunately, that breaks my sash. It's meant to be just as like an anti-lead Infernape. Focus sash, take any hit and just destroy something. But I think afterwards I changed it for Life Orb because, like, honestly, Life Orb Infernape, Mach Punch, Close Combat, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch is pretty good. Now is a pretty opportune moment to go to Dragalge and go for... I thought I went for T-Spikes, but maybe that was in a bit. So I go for Sludge Bomb on this turn. That's pretty good damage to it, a Bomber Snow. And really I probably should have just gone for another Sludge Bomb here. I think I end up switching out or going for the T-Spikes. No, I do go for T-Spikes. Okay, well, maybe I predicted Vaporeon. Who knows? If he had stayed and gone for EQ, he'd probably have killed me, but then again, you wouldn't want to risk your Bomber Snow like that, you know? So I got up 2 layers of T-Spikes there, which is great. He does have the Mandibuzz, but I'm assuming it comes in on this turn, and I'm going to go to my Whimsicott to try and take it out. I could have stayed in and gone for Scald, but, like, that's just hoping for the burn, really. Whereas Whimsicott can actually do some pretty solid damage. Moonblast, anyone who's played against Mandibuzz, you know that regardless of how it's invested, it's hard to kill with anything. Life Orb Moonblast, yeah, pretty good. Over half. And that basically means that either he switches here, well, basically it was between risking Mandibuzz and blowing away the T-Spikes, or trying to, you know, Roost or Toxic Me or whatever. So basically that was the situation he was in. Get some good damage on the Mandibuzz. I switch out to my own Mandibuzz here as he goes to the Mamoswine. That was a good play, predicting that. But really, I feel like Mandibuzz can probably take this thing on as long as he doesn't get a flinch and as long as he's not Life Orb. I can probably take a couple of hits. Go for a Foul Play, which is going to do... I mean, you know Mamoswine's got some pretty solid attacks, so that's going to do good damage. And I live on 3 HP! Yeah, boy! Not too bad, Mandibuzz. No wonder it's gone OU. But yeah, take out the Mamoswine, that was fine. That was probably a sash lead as well, to be honest, looking at it. Goes to a Bomber Snow. I'm just going to stay in here and try and Roost up. On the off chance he doesn't have Ice Shard. Maybe. Some of them carry it, some of them don't. Turns out he does, which means a dead Mandibuzz. But, you know, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Mandibuzz has done a good job against the Mamoswine. Go to Rotom, except not really because it's Zoroark. Just trained up a Zoroark. Flawless IV Zoroark, might I add. Naive Nature. Night Days, Flamethrower, which I probably should have gone for there. Copycat, and something else. Extra Sensory, that's the one. So I take this thing out, which is great. And then... I don't know if it... I think it does actually get use later on, even though I'm like really low on health because of hail and whatnot. This is actually useful later on, so I'm not going to let it die just yet. Switch out, go into Dragalge once again, because I know Vaporeon can't touch it. And this seems like a good chance to get up T-Spikes once again. Although seeing the Wish, my instant thought is, God damn it, kill Mandibuzz! Comes in, unfortunately it's such a beast I can't take it out from there, so... Really, now I'm just trying for a Poison, or a Burn. Could have gone for Scald, either way. I just want some kind of status on that Mandibuzz. And it's sort of awkward because Vaporeon's like... Pretty much I need Whimsicott to take it out, really. I do get up T-Spikes there for the Crawdont, which is actually nice. The one layer probably came in more handy than getting up another layer. Because obviously it's more powerful in the first couple of turns or whatever. Get O-Code by a knockoff, which is ridiculous because Crawdont is absolutely insane. Like, this was RU all the way through Gen 5, right? I thought it was a big threat back then, but now that Knockoff got that boost, and now that it gets Aqua Jet, I think it didn't have Aqua Jet before. It's ridiculous! Like, the amount of power coming off that thing is crazy, man. Moonblast. In comes Vaporeon. That takes it like a champ, obviously. What do you expect? I could go for Giga Drain, but really, this thing's bulky enough that it might still be able to stall me out with, like, Wish Protect. Because that's not Toxic Poison, that's stage 1, so... Gonna go to the real Rotom here, and he has no ground type, so... We're just gonna start clicking that T-Bolt button, hoping to take some lives. Vaporeon takes 1, but really, it's not gonna take me out with anything, so... I'm safe just going for a couple of T-Bolts, take this thing out. And that basically means he gets a free switch into the... Crawdon, I think, is still alive. Or Mandibuzz, whatever. I don't really understand this play too much, because I potentially could have taken it out, but... I thought, nope, let's not risk it. Go into Whimsicott because he can't do anything to me. Goes for the Fog for some reason. I think Crawdon's the only thing left anyway, but... We're gonna go for the Moonblast. That is the plan. Oh no, he does have Chandelure. I tell a lie. That was a good play, fair enough. Moonblast, I get the special attack drop, because even though it says it's like, what, 30%, I call bullshit on that. Every time I use Moonblast, I swear it's 50%. I'm saying that much. Go into Zoroark here, expecting to die, but he actually goes for Pain Split, which is like, oh sweet, not only do I get HP back, but I also know he's not Choice Scarfed or whatever, so... Yeah, boy! Night Days as Mandibuzz comes in. I feel like just going for Flamethrowers and hoping he's going to kill me off, really, with Foul Play or whatever. But given that he is going for Roost and trying to Life Orb stall me, I'm just going to Copycat, get some health back. As weird as it seems, as Zoroark trying to Roost up. Switch out on this turn. Even though I'm Dark type, I still don't want to take a Foul Play. Go to Whimsicott, hoping he doesn't have the Brave Bird. And then we just go for that big, powerful Moonblast, boy! Brings it down to a range where I can easily take it out with my Infernape as it comes in, luckily for me. Thunder Punch. I don't know if Close Combat actually benefits from Iron Fist or not, I forget to check that, but... Yeah, Iron Fist, Thunder Punch, not too bad. Now this thing comes in, and because I do have the Mach Punch, I can out-prioritize him. And that stage 1 poison comes in here because it actually brings it down to a range where it dies to poison. It wouldn't do to toxic. And the only thing left on the team is the Chandelure, which I've already seen isn't Choice Scarfed, so free to go back to your boy Zoroark. I don't want to say star of the show, but he did some work. The whole illusion thing never came into play, but whatever. Night Days. Honestly, I would happily use Zoroark just as a standalone special attacker with, you know, Life Orb, 3 attacks, regardless of the ability, you know? Great Pokemon, love it. So, that was a very good game indeed. Don't know what I had left, I forgot to check what got killed, but... Very fun game nonetheless, like I said, and if you do want to challenge me to a battle, which I do from time to time, but it's sort of depending on whether or not I'm busy and, you know, what times I'm available, but I always tweet out, so follow me on Twitter or Facebook, whatever takes your fancy, and we will hopefully get one arranged sometime. Yeah, boy. With that being said, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.